Hey guys, Shotzi Fields here, brand new DVD Blu-ray Tuesday Sean Bear today. They're gonna go out there to come out today, see things are on sale. Now today though, new release-wise, some of the bigger things that were coming out, well the one really big thing coming out today is Doctor Strange, and that's the Multiverse of Madness. That one comes out today. I know there's a number of different retail exclusive versions for that one. I know Best Buy has a Steelbook, and then I believe Target has like a Digibook one. I'm not sure though, exclusive-wise, what there is going to be at Walmart from Doctor Strange. Also though, the film, the Lost City, the Lost City, that was one of the other ones that comes out today. I don't believe there's anything exclusive-wise for that one. There's also though in Walmart, hopefully, fingers crossed, they have out this one horror movie that I really want to get, and it's one of those things where it's like $10 in Walmart, and then if it's like if you can't get it in Walmart, you have to get it like on Amazon, and it's like $18.99. It's one of those really weird things where it's like Walmart is so much cheaper to get it in the store than it is anywhere else online. So like I said, fingers crossed, hopefully it's out and everything like that. Also though, at the end of this video is going to be a whole bunch of brand new DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K reviews for some things I received to review and talk about for you guys. So definitely stay tuned for those as well. And also, as always too, let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of the DVDs, Blu-rays, and 4Ks that I reviewed. If you guys have seen them, what you guys thought of them, and also if you guys plan on picking any of them up. But anyway though, guys, let's get going and see what we can find today. Into Target we go. And I also want to say, guys, thanks again for all the continued support on me and Lauren Francesca's brand new horror comedy slasher film that we're going to be co-directing together called Pay to Die. Thanks again, guys, for everyone who's been helping out in the campaign and who's been sharing it around and all that kind of stuff as well. But if you guys haven't had a chance to check it out, I'm going to put right now the brand new poster that just went up yesterday for the film. And like I was saying, guys, I am so excited about this project. And there's a number of different ways on the Indiegogo that you guys can help out on the film. One of the ways you guys can do that is get a special thanks credit. Then you guys will get a special thanks credit, on the film's end credits as well as on IMDb. So that if you haven't had an IMDb profile, you will when you have the special thanks credit on there. Also, though, there's walk-on roles, so you guys can come out in person to act in the film. It's going to be shooting September 27th to October 5th in the Los Angeles area. So if any of you guys are able to come out, there's a walk-on roles, there's larger roles. It'd be awesome to work with some of you guys in person if you were able to on this one. There's also stuff if you couldn't come out in person, like stuff that you can film from home, like to be a video blogger or a newscaster. Those are all ones, like I said, that you can shoot yourself, and then you would send in the footage and that type of stuff, for those ones. But thanks again, though, like I was saying, for all the continued support on the projects. The other stuff you guys can get on the projects, to help as well, is like producer credits, things along those lines as well. But like I was saying, guys, thanks again for all the continued support on the film. Like, I cannot wait to bring this movie to life for you guys. This is the one I'm so excited about, and if you guys are curious kind of what it's about, it's going to be a very 80s style slasher film, all about making a horror film where everything that goes wrong goes wrong on this production, and there's a killer on the set. And it's, like I said, very excited to do this one, and hopefully some of you guys are able to come out in person on this one. But I'm going to put a link as well down below, guys, for my Facebook page, so you guys can contact me with any specific questions you guys have if you were interested in coming out in person for any of the roles on this one. But taking a look though, in the front here, seeing if there's anything else changed out here, it's been pretty much the same stuff here for the last while now. Like it's been like, and this has still been here for all this time, Morbius. And I know somebody at Comic-Con went up to one of the panels and said to Matt Smith it was Morbin time. I remember that was like big news at Comic-Con. If you guys didn't see my Comic-Con videos too, definitely check those out. I had two different ones that I put up. One was like a movie hunting, toy hunting video, and then one was my Comic-Con tour video. But yeah, nothing new changed out over here, but we're checking the actual section though and see if there's anything else different over there. There should be. I mean, for Doctor Strange should definitely be out there, but we'll see if they change it though. Fingers crossed. Yeah, well, just like that, we're already leaving there, and it was sort of today in the section is a little bit like, I think it was like, I can't remember if it was Jonah from Tonga or one of those ones where it was like, 0 F's given. That like expression, like 0 F's given, man. It was kind of like that. Like they did not give a shit today about putting anything out. And poor Doctor Strange. You know what I mean? Like, I can't believe it. I mean, for a movie like that, I don't think you can get bigger than a film like that. And for them not to put it out, and not now, it's like 4 o'clock, almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and nothing has been put out. That's like, for a tentpole movie like that. So that's the thing. That's what's really bad though for the format, is when these stores just don't care and they don't put it out, and it's just a big problem. So a lot of times it's almost like they're like killing the format, the stores. You know what I mean? And the employees not stocking stuff, especially too, because remember, that's an exclusive. That's a Target exclusive. So there's people that really want to get that. So there's all these people now that are probably like storming into this location to get that location, and then like all pissed off and like, where is it? I don't know. It's a pain. It is one of those sort of situations, like, you know, it is what it is. But it's just sad, you know what I mean? Like, my biggest fear ever is like, I get to do, you know, before the whole format's like out of stores. I direct something, I make it, and it's like in stores. And I'm like, oh my God, it's in stores. And then and it's like I've even had bad dreams. Like, I made something, it's in stores, finally got something I did in stores, one of these movies. Then the store didn't stock it, and I couldn't find any locations that did. That's like my worst nightmare, is not being able to find it. So I almost feel like that's probably going to happen, I'm sure. But I just know, it's just crazy though, like for a movie like that to not be out today in Target. But we will, like I said, go to another location. Like someone's speeding by real fast. Like, good thing I wasn't walking, I would have been creamed. But we're gonna head over to the Walmart over here though, see what they have here, and then go to, I don't want to not go to Target because I'd like to see that exclusive today though. So we'll try one other one though. Into Walmart we go. So over here though, I do see the stuff out today though, and they have the edition here, the Doctor Strange exclusive here for $34.99, and includes here a limited edition enamel pin in this one. So this is a very cool edition here for Doctor Strange. I still need to see this one. The standard 4K is $29.99, and then it's $24.99 for the Blu-ray digital combo one. Sorry, Blu-ray digital combo, and then the standard just DVD version is $19.99 for this one. And then one of the other ones that came out today was the Green Lantern Beware My Power. This came out today. I don't know if there's a 4K as well on this one. And then other than that though, I'm trying to see if there's anything else here in the front. They don't have Lost City put out. We are going to go to another location though. They did change a few of these out here, like these triple feature things here for like Paw Patrol and Blue's Clues. And I don't know if I've seen these editions here of Harry Potter. These like sort of like different repackaged ones. Same with this too. I know I've never seen Facts of Life sitting here, or this edition here of Saved by the Bell. This is kind of like a toned down, like a less special edition version of the one that Shout Factory put out. And it's only $19.99 for that one, so that's a pretty good price on that one. But other than that though, over here though, new ones I saw, the Gilded Age, that was one of the ones today. They don't have Mid-Century put out on the shelf, and the other one that I really wanted to get over here, I don't see. There was one over here called Hellbender and Slapface, but they don't have them out on the shelf. Like I said, there's over there, they're playing some loud stuff on the TV, so I can't show it very well. But yeah, they don't have those ones out, so hopefully the other location will have all the ones out. I don't know, what is this thing like hanging down on the ground, like falling off of here though? Into Target we go. So we'll take a look in the front of this location and see if they have the Dr. Gift out in here. This location though, from what I can remember, usually has the stuff out. Yeah, they have like the thing right here for it and everything. So let's see. I don't see though any of the exclusives though. I see like they're the standard edition, and then the standard Blu-ray, and then the DVD. They do have Lost City here as well. So this location changes out for the new stuff. They have Green Lantern down there as well. Let's see what's, oh yeah, and this side they always like have Harry Potter in this location, in this spot. Like it seems almost like I was saying in the other Target, Harry Potter like kind of laid claim to this location, that spot. Let's see over here too. So yeah, it seems to be the same type of ones over here as well, but we're gonna head to the actual section though to see if they have the exclusive over there or a standee or anything for the movie. We're actually back at the front, and I actually went over the section to find this to show you guys. They're playing like really loud music in the actual section, so I couldn't show it over there. But this is the exclusive edition that they have here at Target. This is the art edition, which includes exclusive designs on here. So here are the ones that are included in here, these art cards. So that's very, very cool for this one. So like I said, at least they had this one out in here. I didn't see a standee though for the movie. Into the second Walmart we go. So we'll take a look over here, and hopefully, fingers crossed, they have out the stuff that I wanted to find today. They do have the exclusive of this location, you know, the Doctor Strange. So it's $34.99 for the exclusive, and then $29.99 for the standard version. But other than that, though, I don't see anything else new here in the front that I didn't see at the other location. Let's check on the side here. So yeah, it seems to be all the same stuff on the side. But over here, though, there should be a couple new things. So yeah, this is some of the ones that they didn't have out at the other location. This one, Mid-Century. This one that has Bruce Dern. I just got a copy of this one to review today, so I should have a review of this one up next Tuesday. But definitely look forward to watching this. The trailer for this one looked pretty interesting. This one's $14.99 for the Blu-ray, $12.99 for the DVD. This is really the other ones today. The Gilded Age, that released today for $19.96. And then the Dirty Black Bage, Season 1, that came out today as well. And that one is a $16.99 for that. Other than that, though, it's always hard to push. See, it's like very difficult to squeeze these things back. But other than that, though, new release-wise here, I will say too, I saw the trailer for the Pearl today. That looks amazing. The prequel that they did to this with Mia Goth. I mean, that looks really, really good. It looks almost better than X. So as much as I liked X, I think the new one, it's almost like he came up with that idea right when he was basically in quarantine while he was waiting the 2 weeks to shoot this movie when he went over to the other country. I can't remember what country it was, somewhere in Europe. But basically during that, he wrote the Pearl movie because he was just bored. I almost feel like he came up with better ideas from that one. This is the one, though, that I wanted to get today. This movie, Hellbender. And this is from the Addams Family, is the director of the film. And it's like they're all together. It's a family that directs films, and they are absolutely amazing. The first movie that they did, The Deeper You Dig, that they put out, it came out from Arrow Video. They put out the Blu-ray, and it was absolutely amazing. Like, out of anybody in the world, filmmaker-wise, they are like the dream people to act in one of their films. Like, I truly, they are so talented. And also, these guys too, it really inspired me for my own stuff, just kind of seeing the stuff that you can do yourself, because I don't know if it's the same on this new one, but they do everything themselves. Yeah, they do the director of photography, they shoot it, they hold the camera. It's just very inspiring, but really, really look forward to watching this one. This is another one that came out today. There's a bunch of ones here that are Shudder originals. This one here called Slapface. And this one looks kind of interesting, too. I'm going to read about this one. Maybe I'll get this one as well. Yeah, I'm going to read about this one. There's another one, too, here called They Live in the Gray. And I don't know anything about this. I have to look this one up, too, and see about this one. And this is like why investigating a child case, social worker, supernatural. This one I don't know. I might be. Let me know how that one was, but I might get the Slapface one. But then Dash Cam, that was last Tuesday. Death Hunt was last Tuesday. So yeah, all the other ones here were last Tuesday, but at least they have out the main ones that I wanted to get. Let me just make sure this Hellbender slipcover is in good shape. I don't, sometimes they're kind of like screwed up, so you want to always like look at them and stuff like that. This one looks like it's in really good shape. But yeah, I'm definitely going to get this one. I'm going to look up, though, the Slapface one to see if I'm going to get that one, too, as well. Oh, and this location actually has a big standee for Doctor Strange. So I looked around, and there is a huge one for this one. It's funny, they don't have in the standee any of the exclusives, but there is, one for it. So I had a feeling there would be something for this one. But yeah, I ended up picking up that Hellbender one in there. I'm glad they had it out, in that location. Because like I said, the first one did not have it out. And I was like, I didn't want to go, because it's already getting late now. It's like almost 6. And I'm like, I didn't want to drive around like a million stores to try and find it. So thank God it was there, luckily. But really look forward to seeing that one. Like I was saying, I absolutely loved The Deeper You Dig, the other film that they directed. It was amazing. If you guys haven't had a chance to see that, and it's just, like I said, it really inspires me too, just kind of seeing all the stuff that they're doing, themselves, and just like all of them holding the cameras and everything. It's amazing. Very cool visuals and everything. But now, going to head to to Best Buy. Into Best Buy we go. But we're going to head back and see, what else, it's here today and everything. And we're a little late, though, so I'm definitely not expecting any of the steelbooks left for Doctor Strange. I feel like those are going to go very quick. They have a bunch of the Angel Heart steelbooks here, the 4K steelbooks for that one for $19.99. Let's see, though, if there are any of these. Like I said, I'm guaranteed. Oh, no, it's a surprise. There's actually some of these left, which is, you never really see. Oh, they're falling out of here. But you never really see any of the actual steelbooks, usually, at least usually for movies like this. So it's funny, there's 3 of them left here. So it's $34.99 for this edition here, $29.99 standard 4K, $24.99 for the Blu-ray of that one. And then they do have, let's see any other things new here. This was out last week. Let's look over here. Oh, they actually even have more over here. So they have a lot of the Doctor Strange steelbook this time around. Let's see anything else mixed in over here. Trying to see if there's anything else new here. Oh, yeah. Here's one of the other things that was today. Species. This one was $26.99 for that one. On 4K. Happy Death Day. This is one I feel like this is out a couple weeks back, but I just feel like it needs a slipcover. Like, I don't know. It's like it seems like it's really missing a slipcover. And then other than that, though, they have the Green Lantern. Beware My Powers. And then they have the 4K, the standard Blu-ray, but they also have a Best Buy exclusive Steelbook for that one. And that one is $34.99 for that edition. And then other than that, though, I don't see the Channing Tatum movie. That's really weird. That one's doesn't seem to be here. But other than that, I'm not seeing anything else different mixed in over here, though, as far as I can tell. But it's just weird. I really thought that Channing Tatum would have been one they would have had in here. So anyway, guys, that was all for my brand new DVD Blu-ray Tuesday shopping video today. Like I always say, if you guys enjoy these shopping videos, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Also in the comments below, though, let me know, though, what you guys picked up on DVD, Blu-ray, or 4K. If you guys, ended up picking up anything new today. Also, though, let me know anything new that you guys have watched on streaming or any new TV shows and stuff like that you guys have been checking out lately as well. And also, like I was saying, too, be sure to check out the link below to find out how you can help out Pay to Die, the upcoming slasher horror comedy film that me and Lauren Francesca are co-directing together. And like I said, there's a lot of different ways you guys can help on that one. Special thanks credits, producer credits, as well as even coming out to act on the film in person, which would be really cool if any of you guys wanted to come out for this one. But there are roles that you can shoot from home as well to be included into the movie as well. But I'll have my link, a link to my Facebook page as well, so you guys can reach out to me on there as well with any specific questions you have about the project. But anyway, though, guys, thanks again for everything. Now stay tuned for the brand new reviews. And the first one I got here is from Lionsgate, and this one here is the Hulu original series, Pam and Tommy. This is a really good series. This one has a Seth Rogen in it, and basically this is all about the Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee sex tape that was, famously leaked years ago. And it's basically about who was behind the leak, which was, Seth Rogen's character. And it's kind of all about what had happened and why this leak, he had done this. And basically, what it had done to Pam Anderson and Tommy Lee's, lives when this tape was released and everything. And it became huge news. I remember the whole thing. It was one of the first of the kind of leaked kind of tapes and that type of stuff. I think it really was one of the earliest of that type of thing. So it kind of started the whole thing of and then after this, of course, there was all sorts of other type of leaks and things that had happened. But this was one of the most famous ones. And one of those kind of things too, and they were made the news and everyone was talking about it. And then they even referenced it in the movie, the movie Borat. If you guys remember, it was referenced in there as well. I remember too, years and years ago, randomly seeing Tommy Lee at the Amoeba Records. Yeah, this was years back, probably 2007 or something like that. I remember I was just back. This is back before I moved out here. And I remember just standing, looking in the section. I look up and I just see Tommy Lee just standing there looking at the movies. It was just so funny. I said, oh, Tommy Lee. And he's like, oh. It was this really, really random type of thing. This is a really, really good series here. Like I said, this is a Hulu original series here, Pam and Tommy. The next one here, this one was from Paramount. And this one here, it has this is the 4K Ultra HD edition, which includes the 4K and the digital copy of the film. And this is the movie here called The Lost City. Now, keep in mind, though, this version, though, only includes the 4K version. It doesn't include a Blu-ray edition of the film. And this is basically, though, about, Sandra Bullock's character, who is this, basically she's a writer. And she does kind of romance novels and things like that, romance sort of adventure novels. And Channing Tatum's character, he's basically become famous for just being the person who's on the romance novels covers. So he's sort of like the Fabio type guy and everything. And she doesn't really get along too much with him. And it's kind of he's become sort of a big thing for the books. And it's become almost that. That's another thing about the books. And it sort of bothers her in a way because some people are almost liking them just because of him on the cover. There's a whole thing like that. So basically, though, something ends up happening and they end up finding their way, trapped out into this real adventure together. And it becomes sort of this sort of romancing the stone kind of adventure type film. And it's actually very fun. Daniel Radcliffe is in here as sort of the bad guy, in the movie. Brad Pitt's in the film too. I really like this movie. It's a very, very fun adventure. So like I said, sort of a romancing the stone kind of vibe film. But this one has on here feature-wise over 50 minutes of hilarious bonus content, including deleted scenes and bloopers on here, as well as behind the scenes, featurettes on the film, as well. Next one is one I want to let you guys know is available, and this was from Sony. This is a movie which stars Jim Broadbent and Helen Mirren. This is basically about Jim Broadbent's character stealing this painting, and it's kind of about like his reasoning for stealing it because he wants to get like TV for everyone that's older, like free TV and stuff. It's a really fun movie, and it's one of those kind of fun dynamic movies of him and Helen Mirren together. And Jim Broadbent, I've always been a fan of him forever. Like the one that I always think of for some reason is like first is that movie Cloud Atlas. I don't know why. That's one of the first movies of his that comes to mind for him. He's been in so many different films, but this is a really, really great, really, really fun movie here. This one has on here, though, the making of the film on here as well, featurette. The next one here, this one is from Warner Brothers. They sent over a free copy. This one to let you guys know that this one was available. And this is one I want to let you guys know was available, and this is the one called The Gilded Age. This is an HBO original series here. And like I said, just want to let you guys know that this one was available. And this one has a bunch of different featurettes on here. It includes exclusive featurettes, All That Glitter, Creating the Gilded Age, Invitation to the Set, Inside the Episodes featurette, a character featurette, the Russell House set tour on this one, as well as Designing the Gilded Age, Old Money versus the New, Heart of That Matter featurette on this one here as well. Here's a look, though, inside at the discs for this one here, as a little episode guide in here. But like I said, just want to let you guys know that this one was available from Warner Brothers. The next one here, this was from Kino Lorber. This is the 4K Ultra HD Edition, which includes the 4K and the Blu-ray of the film Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. This is one of those movies I have only ever seen this movie, when I rewatched this one, I honestly had not seen this movie, I don't think since it was in theaters. So I was really glad to see this one again, but it was one of those movies, though, I will say, it's a very sad film, and it's just like one of those things that's like, you don't forget this movie. It's basically, though, about Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet's relationship and how she ends up wanting to erase him from her life and has this kind of treatment done to erase him, and it really messes up Jim Carrey's character, and then he wants to do the whole thing. It's about kind of erasing things from your life and just kind of relationships, and then kind of like the dread of doing so. It's a really interesting movie. It's really, really well done. This one has on here, though, a commentary track on here with the director as well as the screenwriter Charlie Kaufman. I like Charlie Kaufman's stuff too. He was also did adaptation and a bunch of different things. This has a look inside Spotlight of Spotless Mind. It has a conversation with Jim Carrey and the director, conversation with Kate Winslet and the director, deleted extended scenes, a theatrical trailer on this one as well. And then here's a look, though, inside here. It has the Blu-ray and then the 4K. The next ones, these ones are all from moviezing.com, and this one is from Paramount. This is one I'm so glad now is on Blu-ray. I've always loved this movie. It's one of those movies as a kid. I have watched this, used to rent this one all the time as a kid, and then always was watching this one non-stop. And this is the movie Bebe's Kids. And I don't know what it is. There's something about this movie. I love this movie so much, and I always love things too that deal with theme parks and going to stuff like that. So this is all at a theme park. And it's basically, though, about, Robin Harris's character who ends up having to, this one girl that he really likes, and he ends up inviting her on a date, but he ends up having to take his girlfriend's son along too. But the son has a group of 3 friends, and those are Bebe's kids, and they're these bad kids. So basically, these kids end up coming along and kind of cause all these problems for him and make his life miserable at this theme park. But he's trying to kind of hold his composure because he really likes this girl that he's on the date with. So he doesn't want to, kind of show that he's a bad guy or something. So he wants to show that he can be good and take care of kids and things like that. So it's kind of him trying to keep it together. A very, very fun movie. It has on here, though, the bonus cartoon Itsy Bitsy Spider. That's the one that was, because this movie was always so short, they kind of had to do something to make it longer. So I always remember they had to put that short in the beginning, but it's a really, really good short. The other one here from moviezing.com as well, and this is also from Paramount. This is Reno 911, The Hunt for QAnon. And this is the new Reno 911 film. And there is a Blu-ray available, because I reviewed the DVD of this one a little while ago, but there is a Blu-ray that's it's a burn on demand, but it is a pressed disc for those of you guys who are wondering. So I don't believe you'll see this one in stores if you're looking for the Blu-ray one, but you guys can order this one from moviezing.com if you guys want the Blu-ray. But this is basically, though, the return of Reno 911. They came back before for a little, like a strange sort of streaming service, which was 5-minute long episodes or something like that. But this is the first real return, and this was returning to Paramount Plus when they did this. And it's basically the new film of them kind of going on this. They're trying to basically track down someone, and they have to go into this cruise to track down the QAnon character. And basically, it's kind of all the issues that go on this cruise. And they shot the whole thing on the Queen Mary. I thought it was really, really fun. It definitely has the same vibe of the original series. Ridiculous humor, definitely worth checking out. It has on here, though, 10 deleted scenes. The next one here, this is from moviezing.com as well. It's also from Paramount. This is the complete second season here of Wife Swap. Now, this is the newer series of Wife Swap, not the original one from years and years back. This is when they brought the show on, like, probably like 2 years ago. And I liked it, though. It was not the same, though, because in the original one, it was like, when they were in states, it was like really far away from each other. It was like, sometimes they were in California, and then they'd be on the East Coast states. Now it's pretty much all shot in Atlanta, or these seasons. I don't think there has been any more after this season. But it's basically all in Atlanta, so it's a little bit different. I still like it, though, but it's basically, though, it's very set up for the show and sort of scripted and everything. But basically, it's like two different families swap. One mom goes from one house, one mom goes to the other, and it's kind of like they have to deal with each other's rules, and it's that kind of stuff. And I always liked the show. I watched it from the original series as well. But this is like the newer series of the show here. And the other one here, this is the re-release. And this is from Paramount as well, and also you get this from moviezing.com. This is the re-release of Survivor, the Australian Outback. I believe this was the second season. The complete second season of the show. And I remember, like, this is one of those ones too. The one from here too went on to be. Was this the season when the one was on the Animal? I believe so. But I remember, like, early on with Survivor, though, I watched probably the first. I think it was like probably 5 seasons, like crazy. Like I was really, really into the show. And then I kind of totally lost interest in it. Like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people had that thing happen with the show where they really, really watched in the very beginning, then kind of lost interest. But if you guys don't know the show, it's basically about a group of people who are, do the reality type show of them trying to survive together. And like, they're not trying to survive, but trying to like not like leave the show or get kicked off the show. And like basically what it's like in the Outback and stuff like that. This is one of the shows too, though. I always remember I met somebody years ago, and it always changed my opinion of this show when he said to me, he was a makeup artist. I said to him, "So what kind of stuff have you worked on?" He's like, "Oh, well, I did the makeup on Survivor." And I never knew if this guy was like messing around, but he's like, "Well, I made people look dirty on the show because like they didn't actually sleep out there. They actually pretended to and slept in trailers." And I remember the guy told me that, and I never knew if he was serious, but I don't know. It's one of those things I always remember when it came to Survivor. But like I said, this is Survivor. This is the Australian Outback, and this was the second season of the show. It has a lot of different features on here, though, like some behind the scenes stuff on here. So like 4 different behind the scenes featurettes on here. But here's a look though inside the discs for this one, as well. But like I said, really glad to see these have been reissued because I think they're pretty sure they've been out of print for a while. And the next one I got here is from moviezing.com as well. And this is also from All Channel Films. This is a cool 3-film collection here. This is the Slasher Triple Feature Collection. This has 3 different movies. 420 Massacre, Halloween Hell, and Hazard Jack. And all these ones were really fun movies. The one was like a movie about people trying to survive out in the middle of the woods that starred Jamie Bernadette. The one was like a TV kind of like hosting a weird series with Eric Roberts. He was like hosting this weird series. And Hazard Jack was people that were in this like abandoned warehouse where someone was like trying to kill them. I remember really liking Hazard Jack as well. All these ones were very, very good. I don't remember Halloween Hell as well. I do believe, though, I remember seeing that one, though, in the past. But like I said, this is a 3-movie collection here. And the other ones here, these ones are all from Vinegar Syndrome. There's some really cool releases here. Now, the first one is one, when I think of like revenge films, this is probably one of the top revenge movies. And this is the 4K Ultra HD edition here of the film Thriller, A Cruel Picture. And they sent over the version with the slipcover. So I'm really glad to have this slipcover edition of this one. And this is one of those movies, I've always really loved this film. And it's basically, though, about a revenge film about what happens to her character. And she kind of is like put into prostitution, and she basically has her eye, like what happens to her eye, and she's basically going and getting revenge. It's like it's hard to explain everything in this movie. I don't want to ruin everything, but like I said, when I think of like the top revenge movies, this is absolutely probably one of the very, very best. And this one has on here, though, the 4K Ultra HD edition, which includes the uncut festival version of Thriller, A Cruel Picture, and the newly restored, it's been newly restored from 16mm original camera negative, along with the following second options, which is the original Swedish language soundtrack, a English dub soundtrack, and a commentary track by author and film critic Alexander Heller Nicholas. And then on the Blu-ray disc, it includes Thriller, the A Cruel Picture, the documentary, a newly produced 45-minute documentary on the film. And then on disc 2, it has the recut, which has, they recall her One Eye, the English dub theatrical version, restored from its original 60mm camera negative on there. It has on here a bunch of different Q&As on here from the Alamo Draft House on here. So lots and lots of features on here. Here's a look, though, inside at the different, at the 2 Blu-ray discs and the 4K version here as well. The other one here, this is from Vinegar Syndrome. This is one called Shriek of the Mutilator. And this is a really fun cut. I remember this one from back in the day. This is from 1974. And I feel like I remember seeing this in like one of those like movie packs back in the day or something like that. And this is basically about a group of people that are in the mountains getting killed off by a abominable snowman. And so I remember this really well because there's been a lot of like Sasquatch kind of movies, but not a lot of abominable snowman movies. So I always remember that with this one. And I can't remember, like I said, what kind of an edition I saw this on, but I definitely remember something like that back in the day where it was like a edition or something like that for this one. And this one is newly restored in 4K for its original 35mm camera negative. Has a brand new commentary track on here with a cinematographer, as well as it's moderated by film historian. Has a brand new interview on here with Roberta Findlay. Has a brand new interview on here with the producer and the co-writer. Has looking at the locations of the film. Audio essay on here by cryptozoologist David Coleman on this one here as well. And the next one I got here is from Vinegar Syndrome as well, and this one here is from their partner label. This is from the company Saturn's Core Audio and Video. And this is a revenge film, a shot-on-video revenge film called Revenge. This is basically about a guy who's tracking down this serial killer that was responsible for killing his kids. And he saw the whole thing. And it's basically, he's like, basically doing anything he can to go after this guy. And it's an intense movie, really crazy movie. This one is newly restored, feature-wise, it has newly restored director's final cut on here, audio commentary track on here with the director and editor, commentary track on here with the writer and producer on here, as well as the director. Original 1997 version of the film, which has retrospective commentary, feature-length documentary on the film, photo gallery trailers on this one here as well. And the other one I want to let you guys know is available. This is from Ultra Innocence, and this is a movie here called Jack Be Nimble. This one stars Alexis Arquette. This is another one that I remember seeing this one years back. I can't remember if I'm pretty sure like I remember seeing like this on VHS or something way back in the day. And this one has on here though an interview on here with the director. It has on here though short films on here, audio commentary with the cast and crew, photo gallery, theatrical trailers, and trailers for other Ultra Innocence releases on this one. The next one here, this is from MVD, and this is from Wild Eye. And they have like, Wild Eye has a brand new line called Visual Vengeance. And it's like lesser known, like shot on video type movies that they're putting out. And this is one here called LA Age Jabber that they put out. And this is one, the movie's originally, I don't know when it was originally from 1994 is when it originally came out. But this one has on here, though, archival master from the original tape on here, director's introduction, lethal injection, the making of LA AIDS, Jabber. It has on here, though, an interview on here with the lead actor. Has, a 2021 Los Angeles locations tour, so looking at locations now. Has a cinematographer interview on here, a collectible photo op poster. I'll show you guys inside. There's a lot of really cool stuff that they put in here. Also has reversible, different artwork in here. But they also include, though, these little stickers that you can put onto the cover that say stuff like, unrated, shot on video, monster hit. Really cool, these ones. And then there's also like a little mini poster that's included in here, as well. So really cool releases for these ones that they are doing. The other one that I want to let you guys know is available. And this one here was from Lightyear Entertainment. This is one called Yellow Brick Road. Like I said, just want you guys know that this one was available. And this one has a director's commentary track on here. It has on here new special features. It has the Walking the Yellow Brick Road, Practical Blood on the indie budget featurette on here. It has brand new cast and crew interviews on this one here as well. And the next one I got here is from 88 Films. And this is one that I just want you guys know is available. And this is one called The Flying Guillotine Part 2. And this one has on here, though, the slipcase with brand new artwork on here. This one has a double-sided photo poster inside. And then it also has the transfer from the original negative. It has the English mono version as well as the Mandarin version with English subtitles. Commentary track on here with Asian cinema expert on here, Mike Letter and Arnie Vernina, as well as a theatrical trailer on this one. I'll show you guys a look inside here as well. Because like I was saying, it has the poster for the film, the mini poster. So it's a double-sided poster for this one. So that's very cool that this is included, as well as a booklet in here, which has some stuff about the film, about the production, all that kind of stuff here, you know, as well. And then the other one here, I want to let you guys know is available. This one is from Unearthed Films, and this is from their line called Unearthed Animation. And I don't believe they've released a lot of things from this line. I feel like this might... no, this is actually the first, because on the side it says #1. So this is the first of the, you know, films on their animation lines. I really look forward to seeing other ones that they release. But this one here is called The Old Man Movie. Like I said, this is one I want to let you guys know was available. And this one has on here, though, Old Man Shorts, The Taste of Cal, My Cal Gave Birth, The Old Man Is Tired, on here. And then it has on here the new English dub, as well as trailers on this one here as well. And I'll show you guys, though, a look inside here as well for this one. And the other one here, this was from VCI. I want to let you guys know this one was available as well. This is what was the criminal life of Alberto Del Cruz. I'm probably saying that totally wrong, but I want to let you guys know that this one was available here as well. Here, and this one is called The Criminal Life of Alberto Del Cruz. Like I said, I'm probably saying that totally wrong, though. And the other ones here, I want to let you guys know is available. These ones are all from Eureka Entertainment, and there's 3 different ones. The first one here is Execution in Autumn here, and this one has on here, though, the optional English subtitles, newly revised for this release. It has Tony Rams on Execution in Autumn, a newly video interview on here with critic Tony Rams, a restoration footage comparison on this one here. And then the other one here was the Shallow Pilot here. Shylin Pilot. And this one is the 1080p presentation on Blu-ray from brand new 2K restoration. It has the original Mandarin audio, has optional English dubbed on here, optional English subtitles on this one, has a commentary with Asian film expert Frank DeJean on this one, as well as a new commentary on here with Asian cinema expert Mike Leder, as well as original expert trailer on this one here as well. And the other one from Eureka Entertainment is one called Outside the Law, and this is from their Masters of Cinema series line. This is number 263, and this one has on here, though, feature-wise musical score by Anton Sanko, Kim Newman on Outside the Law, you know, a critic, film Newman talking about the film as well. And the last one here is one to let you guys know that's available as well, and this is from Bayview Entertainment. This is called The Enormity of Life, and this is one that stars Breckin Meyer. Every time I think of Breckin Meyer, too, I think of, like, I always, like, have, like, a problem with saying certain R words, and I say it, like, very wrong. So, like, sometimes I mess up and I'm like, Black and Mile. So, like, that was, like, one of those top names for, like, if you're going to mess up things with the R word, Black and Mile is definitely one of those ones for sure. But like I said, just want you guys know that this one was available. But anyway, though, guys, that was all for my review, the review portion of this video. And like I always say, if you guys enjoy these videos, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Thanks again for watching and subscribing. I'll see you guys later. Bye.